more than just manifestation. In almost every ancient tradition, there's a mysterious mention of the waters of the deep, an endless, dark expanse symbolizing a void brimming with pure potential, waiting to become something real. In Taoism, it's described as a constant flow of source energy, limitless and inexhaustible. They say you can take from it, and it will instantly replenish. This concept also appears in Christian creation, where before the world took form, the earth was described as without form and void, with darkness upon the face of the deep. Today, let's dive into the mystery of the waters of the deep. Is there truly a connection between this concept and life itself? How can we tap into this source of energy? Watch the full content to uncover the complete answers. The waters of the deep and creation myths. These waters are more than just a poetic metaphor. They symbolize the raw, unshaped foundation of existence across cultures. They represent the primordial essence from which all creation springs. In Gnostic teachings, this idea is known as the pleroma, a boundless fullness containing infinite possibilities, waiting to take form when met with conscious thought. Similarly, alchemy introduces the concept of prima materia or first matter, the core substance that, with intention and skill, can be transformed into anything. This theme also appears in Hermeticism, where the Virgin of the world guards hidden knowledge within a silent, waiting void, accessible only to an awakened mind. Across these spiritual teachings, we find a recurring idea. Beneath the visible world lies an endless sea of potential, an infinite source that flows into reality through our awareness and intention. The double-slit experiment and conscious observation. To understand how we interact with reality, we need to explore one of modern science's most fascinating discoveries, the double-slit experiment. This famous quantum physics experiment reveals something profound about how our attention, our very act of observing, can change what's real. Here's how it works. Scientists sent particles, like electrons, through two slits and observed their behavior. When the particles weren't directly observed, they behaved like waves, creating a pattern of possibilities, like ripples spreading across a pond. But the moment scientists actively observed or measured the particles, everything changed. The wave of possibilities collapsed into a single fixed outcome. The particles suddenly acted like solid points, no longer waves of potential. This phenomenon, called wave function collapse, suggests something incredible. Reality exists as a set of potentials until we focus our attention on it. It's as if the universe waits for us to decide what's real. Think of it this way: reality is a canvas of infinite possibilities, waiting for us to bring it into focus through conscious observation. This isn't just theoretical, it has profound implications. Conscious observation is not passive, it actively shapes the world. Ancient philosophies echo this idea. Hermeticism teaches as above, so below, implying that the outer world reflects our inner focus. Similarly, Gnostic teachings speak of a primordial awareness that brings order out of chaos, much like how particles emerge from waves when observed. The double-slit experiment is just the beginning of understanding our role as creators of reality. If our attention can influence something as small as a particle, what could this mean for the world around us? The implication is profound. Every moment, consciously or not, we are shaping reality with our focus. And that focus has the power to bring our intentions, dreams, and desires into the physical world. Hermetic laws and manifestation principles. Now that we understand how consciousness shapes reality, let's delve deeper into ancient wisdom that guides us in using this power. Hermeticism, an ancient philosophical tradition rooted in the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, provides a framework of principles that can transform our perception of the universe. These Hermetic laws reveal how the universe operates and show that aligning with them allows us to manifest with greater clarity and purpose. One of the most well-known principles is as above, so below, as within, so without. This means the outer world reflects our inner state, and vice versa. To create external change, we must first transform within. This principle aligns perfectly with the double-slit experiment, Our internal focus shapes what becomes real in the external world. Next is the law of vibration, which states that everything in the universe is in constant motion, vibrating at specific frequencies. These vibrations create what we perceive as solid matter. Our thoughts and emotions also carry vibrations that influence what we attract. By raising our vibrations through gratitude, love, and positive thinking, we align with higher outcomes. Just like tuning a radio to a specific frequency connects us to a channel. The law of mentalism teaches that the all is mind, meaning the universe is a mental construct shaped by collective consciousness. This explains why focused thought is so powerful. Our minds act as miniature universes, projecting outward and influencing reality. Thinking with intention literally shapes the fabric of existence. The law of correspondence highlights the harmony and symmetry between different levels of reality. Changes we make on a personal level ripple outward, creating change on a universal scale. This interconnectedness mirrors modern concepts like the unified field, where every part influences the whole. Finally, the law of cause and effect teaches that nothing happens by chance. Every action, thought, and emotion sets into motion a corresponding effect. This principle is the foundation of karma and manifestation. To create positive outcomes, we must begin with positive intentions and actions. Every decision we make sets a cause in motion, shaping the outcomes we experience. Together, these Hermetic principles don't just explain the mechanics of reality, they empower us. They show that by working in harmony with these laws, we can become active participants in shaping the universe, directing its energy rather than being subject to it. So how can we apply these principles to manifest our desires? The key lies in conscious alignment, understanding these laws and aligning our thoughts, feelings, and actions accordingly. In the next steps, we'll explore how to move from understanding to fully embodying the art of manifestation. Consciousness, sentience, and the self. At the core of every great spiritual teaching and modern exploration of reality lies a fundamental question: what is consciousness? More importantly, what role does it play in shaping the universe around us? To manifest the life we desire, we must first understand the nature of consciousness and the role of the self within the greater whole. In Neoplatonic thought, consciousness is described as the animus mundi, or the world soul, a universal mind connecting all existence. It is the creative force breathing life into the universe, expressing itself uniquely through every individual being. This isn't just a poetic metaphor, but a profound truth. Each of us is connected to an infinite whole. Like waves in an endless ocean, each wave contains the essence of the ocean itself. Hermeticism reflects this interconnectedness through the concept of the inner and outer circles. The inner circle represents the soul or the self, while the outer circle symbolizes the greater universe, the source of infinite potential. These circles are inseparable, illustrating that what we seek externally already exists within. Consciousness bridges these two realities, making us both observers and creators of our world. To access this creative power, we must turn inward and understand the self. Think of the self as an artist with a brush, capable of painting any vision into reality. To create intentionally, the artist must know themselves, their tools, and their purpose. Our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs are those tools. By understanding and mastering them, we gain the power to shape reality with intention. This process begins with self-reflection, or gnosis, as described in Gnosticism. Gnosis refers to deep self-knowledge, an awareness that allows us to recognize we are not merely our thoughts or physical bodies. Instead, we are the conscious beings behind these experiences, capable of directing them. Meditative practices can help us reach this state by teaching us to observe thoughts without attachment. This detachment reveals patterns in our thinking and feeling, empowering us to choose which thoughts to nurture and which to release. As we connect with this deeper awareness of self, we shift from passive participants in life to active creators of our experiences. Embracing consciousness as a creative force unlocks limitless potential for manifestation. We stop seeing ourselves as separate from the world and recognize that everything, our thoughts, feelings, and experiences, is deeply interconnected. This dissolves the illusion that life simply happens to us. This journey of self-awareness and mastery is the foundation of manifestation. By aligning with our true selves, the observer and the creator, we can consciously shape reality to reflect our highest intentions. In the next section, we'll explore how this inner alignment translates into external change, transforming thought into reality. Light, sound, and vibrational reality. To understand how reality takes shape, we must explore two powerful forces that surround us, light and sound. These are more than just physical phenomena. They're carriers of energy and information, connecting us to the fundamental layers of existence. Let's start with light. In both science and spirituality, light is regarded as the essence of creation. Physically, light consists of photons, yet it doesn't act solely as a particle or a wave. It exists as both, carrying potential until observed. This concept ties directly to wave function collapse, where light takes on a specific form only when it meets conscious observation. Ancient teachings also recognize this, describing light as divine energy, a bridge between heaven and earth. In many spiritual traditions, light symbolizes knowledge and awakening. To be enlightened refers to an inner awareness, a clarity about deeper truths. Similarly, when we recognize the light within ourselves, our true essence, we see reality more clearly, embracing our role as co-creators. Sound, too, is much more profound than it appears. At its core, sound is vibration, a frequency moving through space. Though invisible, its effects are tangible. Ancient cultures often describe the universe as being spoken or sung into existence. In the Bible, creation begins with the words, "Let there be light." In Hinduism, the primordial sound, Om, is said to have set the universe in motion. Modern science affirms this, showing how sound can physically influence matter through resonance. Cymatics, the study of visible sound vibrations, reveals how certain frequencies create intricate, symmetrical patterns in materials like sand or water. This demonstrates how sound, like light, has the power to organize and shape reality. So why does this matter? When we speak, think, or feel, we generate vibrations, just like light and sound. Our thoughts and emotions emit frequencies that resonate with the world around us, attracting experiences that align with their vibration. By becoming aware of the frequencies we emit, we can consciously align ourselves with the outcomes we desire, tuning our inner vibration to match the life we want to create. Light and sound remind us that reality is not purely physical, it's vibrational. The more we understand and work with these forces, the more we can align with the energy we wish to bring into our lives. In the next section, we'll explore how this understanding of vibrational reality can be applied to manifest change on both personal and collective levels, turning intention into tangible reality. Fringe to frontier. Some of the most groundbreaking scientific discoveries have come from thinkers unafraid to explore the fringes, where science and spirituality intersect. Visionaries like Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, and more recently, Rupert Sheldrake dared to ask boundary-crossing questions, blending curiosity with openness to the unknown. Tesla famously said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." These words echo ancient spiritual teachings, which assert that reality's essence is energetic, made of vibrations we interact with daily. Tesla's revolutionary work in electricity and energy stemmed from this insight, leading to innovations that seemed almost magical in his time. Leonardo da Vinci is another example. He didn't confine himself to one discipline but explored art, science, anatomy, and mysticism. To him, nature was a living text, rich with interconnected patterns mirroring the divine. His work bridged science and spirituality, challenging the rigid beliefs of his era and leaving a legacy of profound insight. More recently, Rupert Sheldrake has explored the interconnectedness of life through his theory of morphic resonance, which proposes that all living organisms share a collective memory influencing growth and behavior. This concept of a shared energetic field aligns with the Hermetic principle of correspondence, the idea that everything is interconnected and that changes in one domain ripple across others. What's remarkable is how these forward-thinking scientists arrived at conclusions that parallel ancient wisdom passed down for thousands of years. From the Vedas to Hermetic texts, spiritual teachings describe the universe as a web of relationships, a living system where consciousness, energy, and matter are deeply intertwined. In today's world, science and spirituality are often seen as separate, almost like two different languages. But when we merge them, a more complete picture emerges. Spirituality provides a heart-centered experiential understanding of life's mysteries, while science offers the tools to observe, measure, and explain. Together, they fill in the gaps left by the other, offering a fuller perspective on reality and the forces shaping it. So what happens when we allow these perspectives to meet? We gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe, opening doors to new ways of thinking that honor both intuition and logic, mystery and discovery. In the next section, we'll explore how these insights empower us to align with universal principles, helping us use awareness to shape our lives with purpose and intention. The mind as a creative force. Our journey into manifestation wouldn't be complete without examining one of the most powerful tools at our disposal, the mind. Throughout history, spiritual and philosophical traditions have recognized the mind as the primary creative force behind all existence. In Hermeticism, this is encapsulated in the law of mentalism, which states, "The all is mind." This principle suggests that the universe itself is a mental construct, shaped by thought, awareness, and consciousness. In Gnosticism, the concept of nous, the creative mind, echoes this truth. Often referred to as the divine spark within us, nous allows us to perceive, imagine, and bring ideas into form. This creative mind isn't just about personal desires. It connects us to a higher intelligence, the universal mind, which holds the potential for all existence. When we align our personal mind with this universal mind, we become channels for manifesting higher intentions into reality. However, the power of the mind comes with great responsibility. Our thoughts don't just influence us, they shape everything around us. Focusing on positive, uplifting ideas raises our vibration, attracting experiences that align with that energy. On the other hand, dwelling on negativity or fear creates barriers, manifesting a reality that mirrors those limitations. By mastering our thoughts, we gain mastery over our reality. This is why mindfulness and self-awareness are essential for manifestation. Observing our thoughts without judgment allows us to uncover patterns and identify limiting beliefs that no longer serve us. Through practice, we learn to release these limitations and replace them with thoughts that align with our highest intentions. Understanding the mind as a creative force is deeply empowering. It reminds us that change is always within reach, regardless of our circumstances. By consciously choosing our thoughts and focusing our intentions, we can align ourselves with the life we wish to create. In the next section, we'll delve into how to harness this awareness to direct energy toward intentional manifestation, enabling us to actively participate in shaping our reality. Embracing the inner guru and universal connection. At the heart of every spiritual teaching lies a simple yet profound truth. The answers we seek are already within us. This inner wisdom, often referred to as the inner guru, is the guiding force that connects us to the universal source of knowledge, insight, and creation. When we learn to tune into this inner voice, we discover that we are not merely participants in life, but active creators deeply intertwined with the universe. The concept of the inner guru encourages us to look inward for guidance, rather than relying solely on external validation or answers. This doesn't mean isolating ourselves from the world. It means recognizing that the same universal wisdom that created the stars, the earth, and all living things also flows through us. When we quiet the external noise and truly listen, we tap into a limitless wellspring of intuition, creativity, and purpose. Across spiritual traditions, from Buddhism to Hermeticism, one common theme emerges. To know the self is to know the universe. When we deeply understand our inner world, we begin to see how it connects to everything around us. We are not separate from universal consciousness. We are expressions of it. This profound connection is what empowers us to create meaningful change in our lives and the world. When we embrace this universal connection, manifestation becomes a natural extension of our awareness. Instead of forcing outcomes, we align with the flow of the universe, co-creating in harmony with the energy that binds all things. This is the essence of true manifestation, not manipulating reality, but aligning ourselves with it. By trusting this process, we realize that as we journey inward, the universe moves with us. In this alignment, we are no longer passive recipients of life's circumstances. We become intentional creators, shaping a reality that reflects our highest values and aspirations. The process starts with self-awareness and a willingness to listen to the quiet wisdom within. It is here that we unlock our connection to the universe, transforming not just how we see the world, but how we interact with it. In closing, as we come to know ourselves, we awaken the inner guru, a wise creator who manifests a reality rooted in purpose, clarity, and connection. With this awareness, we step forward empowered, ready to craft a life that resonates with the energy of our highest intentions. This journey is not just about self-discovery. It is about embracing our role as co-creators of the universe.